Control environment. The oversight body and management should demonstrate a commitment to integrity and ethical values. The oversight body should oversee the entity's internal control system. Management should establish an organizational structure, assign responsibility, and delegate authority to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should demonstrate a commitment to recruit, develop, and retain competent individuals. Management should evaluate performance and hold individuals accountable for their internal control responsibilities. Management should define objectives. Risk management. Risk assessment. Management should define objectives clearly to enable the identification of risks and define risk tolerances. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to risks related to achieving the defined objectives. Management should consider the potential for fraud when identifying, analyzing, and responding to risks. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to significant changes that could impact the internal control system. Control activities. Management should design control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Management should design the entity's information system and related control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Management should implement control activities through policies, information and communication, Management should use quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should internally communicate the necessary quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. The management should externally communicate the necessary quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Monitoring. Management should establish and operate monitoring activities to monitor the internal control system and evaluate the results. Management should remediate identified internal control deficiencies on a timely basis. The oversight body control environment. The oversight body and management should demonstrate a commitment to integrity and ethical values. The oversight body should oversee the entity's internal control system. Management should establish an organizational structure, assign responsibility, and delegate authority to achieve the entity's objectives. Dude, I think I can look at the script of the episode using the YouTube captions. No way. Let's see here. That was funny. Yep. All I have to do is click Your Movies and TV. And purchased episodes. I have to like scroll all the way to the episode I purchased. That's annoying. Why can't I just show the episode that I actually purchased? Why on earth are these seasons completely out of order? Why is season 7 out of order? And why is there a season 12? What the heck? Okay, so let's see if I can get the script of this thing, because that would be very convenient. Instead of having to scroll through the video, like, to find stuff. No! Dude! I'm literally just gonna search it. Wait, never mind. No! Okay, also I don't need to. I mean, I might get copyright struck if I show this, so actually, never mind, yeah. So, but let's see. All I want to do is just not have the playlist. I hate having the playlist there. Come on. There. Now, all I want is the script. How do I find the script? There is a way to do it, right? There is a way to do this. How do you do this? I forgot. There's a way. I know there's a way to do it. How do key moments. What? Okay, but what I want is the captions in a script form. That's what I wanted. Options. No, that's not what I wanted. How to see the script of a YouTube video. 3-dot menu. Show transcript. Oh. No! How is that not there? That would be so nice. Come on. How? How do they not have it? You've got to be kidding me. That should just be a default thing that's in every YouTube video that has captions. Like, why? Why doesn't it have it? What? You've got to be kidding me. Under the video's description, where? I don't see it. This is the best time to lose my internet connection. Management should demonstrate a commitment to recruit, develop, and retain competent individuals. Management should evaluate performance
science is about problem solving.
How is the script not here? How? It's supposed to be here. Come on. Come on. Okay, can I just find the script of the episode? Bar Rescue Weird Science transcript. Please. Season 1. Okay. Should be not too bad. Come on. What? They have like nothing. What? They have only. This is so old because they only have the first 2 seasons. They only have 10 episodes from each season. What? 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 No, what I want is the script. Where's the transcript of episodes? No. Bar Rescue episode transcript. I just want... What the? What is this? Dude, I might not be able to get what I want. This would be so incredibly nice for my assignment. How? YouTube! Why did you not Have it. Why not? I already searched this. All I want is the transcript of the YouTube video. How hard can it possibly be for YouTube to include that? Why doesn't it include it? It would make my life so much easier. Come on. Come on. That's fine. How have I only been recording for 28 minutes? What? When did I even start? I don't even know where I was at in this. Management should evaluate performance and hold individuals accountable for their internal control responsibilities. Risk assessment. Management should define objectives clearly to enable the identification of risks and define risk tolerances. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to risks related to achieving the defined objectives. Management should consider the potential for fraud when analyzing, identifying, and responding to risks. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to significant changes that could impact the internal control system. My goodness. Dude, just listing all these principles and then writing a few sentences for each one would take up 3 pages in and of itself. Like, my goodness, there's so many principles. Management should design control activities. I just realized I could do that. That's fun. Like, I don't know if that's good. Like, do I have to, like, name every principle? Well, I'm going to have to add some in-text citations at some point. Gosh dang it. Internal control project. Some people names their PowerPoint just internal control project. What kind of a name is that for a PowerPoint? Oh, jeez. Because I might literally just write all the principles down in the paper and then write a few sentences for each one, which would take up 1,000,000 pages. And then I would have to... but I also want to write down a list of all the problems and then kind of fit them in with the principles. So, well, at least I have a process for what I want to do here. So I'm just going to copy all and paste all the principles. What page was that on? What page did I find that on anyways? I don't remember. Gosh dang it, where was that? It was in one of the sections randomly. Like, what? Oh. It's, yep, of course, section 2, just the middle of section 2 for some reason. Sure. Are you kidding me? I can't copy and paste. You've gotta be kidding me. This is gonna be so tedious to type all this. Oh my gosh. Well, at least they made Notepad better, so at least I can use Notepad for this. But I'm going to literally copy and paste everything. Oh my gosh. Not copy and paste, like just type everything out. Man. Okay, so we're just going to do it like this. Oh my god. gosh. Okay. That was funny. Can you just like snap in place or something? You know, stop. Oh, okay. Do I have to number the principles? I guess I do. Thanks. I'm so glad they fixed Notepad so that it doesn't go off the side of the page. Although maybe you could switch it back to that. So you watch. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so glad they did that, finally. But before, I think, yeah, I will list all the problems that they have. But also, I can't just say problems, because well, here we go. This could have all been avoided if this document had text instead of was just an image. You know, I wonder if 17 principles of internal control is just listed out somewhere, like right here, maybe. Yeah, they are, but I prefer the full sentence versions of them. Is there one that has the full sentences? No, that one doesn't. How about this one? Nope. Yeah, I think like this is just an adaptation or something, because it's not exactly the same. So I guess to separate these. 7. So yeah, this is done. Management. Control activities. 10. That was funny. How long did it take me to type all those? I literally had to type them out individually instead of. Now, unfortunately, it kept this formatting. What the heck? Hold on a second. Now, Notepad, I thought you were supposed to adjust it when I changed it so that it would fix this. Okay. Anyways, mostly it was fine anyways. So. Please be fine. Okay. So. This is funny. What? How did that mess up? Activities. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. So, I mean, I just want to get an idea of how long this is already. Control A, I think it's just going to be default settings. Already, just by listing the principles, we already have 2 pages. Like, what the heck? Just what? Like, how? Just listing the principles already fills up 2 pages. Like, shouldn't you list all of the principles or no? I don't know. It's just gonna help. I can always delete them afterwards, which would be such a pain. It would take so long to delete all of them. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just list all the principles in the paper. Like, list the principle and then give the explanation for how. Well, it will just make writing it easier. I could always just shorten it by not including the principle in the paper, but including the principle in the paper already gives you 2 pages worth of stuff. Like, what the heck? Maybe instead of making all these headings, we'll make them like the beginning of the paragraph or something. I don't know. Gosh dang everything. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Wait just a minute. I just realized something. If Notepad automatically adjusts your words to fit the screen, can you make the screen skinny enough to where you want it to be a certain way? What was the other How did I switch the I and the O anyways? How? But like, can I do this? Come on, you stupid. See, look, it fixes itself automatically. Like, what if I did this and then this? What? Dude, look at this. Okay, we can just do this. We could do control environment. We could do 1 picture per thing here. It won't make you let it go any skinnier than this. Well, that's fine. So we can do this is probably a waste of time. That was funny. It's taking 5 billion years to load the desktop. Wow! This can stop. That was funny. Ha! Funny. You think there's only 2 attachments? It would be nice if I could just download all of them at the same time. Gosh dang it! Stop! Why can't you download all the attachments at once? That's crap. That's crap. What? It's out of order. It's out of order. Why can't I put it in a certain order? Dang it. You should be able to put it in a certain order. This is stupid. Ooh. This is being slow. I want to rearrange the order of this, so why won't you let me rearrange the order of the documents? I mean, edit, move to album, create, Blah, 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 create. Now, can I please rearrange them into an order that I want them to be in? Because that would be good to do. Please. What order are they in right now? Control, risk, control, information. It's already in the correct order because I'm an idiot. So dang it. Okay. Well, that was funny. I wonder how comfortable it's going to be with the way that I decided to study these. So, this is probably super uncomfortable. I'm trying to study them in the most comfortable way possible. Gosh. I'm literally laying in bed studying. That's a weird thing to do. Dude, this would be so weird. What if I studied this by recording it and then and just listening to it? Okay, this is so stupid. This is stupid. This is... Yeah, but it wouldn't take that long to read them out. Like, watch. Okay. Like, oh my gosh. Dude, are you serious? You're serious. You're serious. Control environment. The oversight body and management should demonstrate a commitment to integrity and ethical values. Wait a minute. No. No, don't. Don't do that. Risk assessment. Management should... No, I just closed that. That was stupid. I already had it open. How? Management should define objectives clearly. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to significant changes that could impact the internal control system. Control activities. Management should design control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Management should design the entity's information system and related control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Management should implement control activities through policies, information, and communication. Management should use quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should internally communicate the necessary quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should externally communicate necessary quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Monitoring. Management should establish and operate monitoring activities. To monitor the internal control system and evaluate the results. Management should remediate identified internal control deficiencies on a timely basis. The oversight body and management should demonstrate a commitment to integrity and ethical values. Tone at the top. Standards of conduct. Adherence to standards of conduct. I wonder if reading the first paragraph of every section works well. No, I'm just going to read the attributes. That was funny. The oversight body should oversee the entity's internal control system, oversight structure, oversight for the internal control system, input for remediation of deficiencies. Management should establish an organizational structure, assign responsibility, and delegate authority to achieve the entity's objectives. Organizational structure, assignment of responsibility, and delegation of authority, documentation of the internal control system. Management should demonstrate a commitment to recruit, develop, and retain competent individuals. Expectations of competence. Recruitment, development, and retention of individuals. Succession and contingency plans and preparation. Management should evaluate performance and hold individuals accountable for their internal control responsibilities, enforcement of accountability, consideration of excessive pressures. That was funny. Data interest. Management should define objectives clearly to enable the identification of risks and define risk tolerances, definitions of objectives, definitions of risk tolerances. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to risks related to achieving the defined objectives. Identification of risks. Analysis of risks. Response to risks. Management should consider the potential for fraud when analyzing, identifying, and responding to risk types of fraud. And they didn't really talk about their financial reporting. They only briefly mentioned a few things where people they do the office work and the books and stuff. And like they were talking about some random cost. I don't even remember. I couldn't even understand what they were talking about there. Types of fraud. Fraud risk factors. Incentive, pressure, opportunity, attitude, rationalization, and response to fraud risks. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to significant changes that could impact the internal control system. Identification of change, analysis of and response to change. Management should design control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Response to objectives and risks. Design of appropriate types of control activities. There are some examples of common categories of control activities. Top-level reviews of actual performance, reviews by management at the functional or activity level, management. What does that even mean? Management of human capital. Controls over information processing, physical control over vulnerable assets, establishment, and you know what? So, which section? Section 10.03. Dang, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, 10.03. Protect physical control over vulnerable assets. That was funny. Oh, it was funny. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. establishment and review of performance measures and indicators, segregation of duties. Cause like, that was funny, that was funny, that was funny. Proper execution of transactions. Accurate and timely recording of transactions. Access restrictions to and accountability for resources and records. Appropriate documentation of transactions. And internal control. Management designs control activities at various levels. Management considers segregation of duties and designing control activity responsibilities. Management should design the entity's information system and related control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Design of the entity's information system. Design of appropriate types of control activities. Infrastructure. Design of security management. Management should establish and operate monitoring activities to monitor the control system. That was funny. 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 2 of the pages of the document are just listing the principles. Listing them. I don't know if he wants us to include a list or if he wants us to have every principle mentioned in the paper, or if we just need to reference them by the number, because I don't know. I'm just going to do the assignment and see how long it ends up being, and then I can decide whether to keep or omit the principles themselves within the paper. That was funny. I can walk around the room instead to study. Do I really need to keep studying these things? Yes, that's fine. Control environment. The oversight body and management should demonstrate a commitment to integrity and ethical values. The oversight body should oversee the entity's internal control system. Management should establish an organizational structure. Well, what was the recommendation? I don't have a recommendation. I just have pointing out the problem that they, because there's still more. That's all. They still don't know anything about running a bar. Like, yeah, they received a few days of training from the bar rescue people, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think, because I don't know. I feel the biggest problem, like, I don't know, like, are they gonna make money, or are they making money? Because the problem is that they're not making enough money to even pay their suppliers or pay their employees. Like, I don't know if that problem is just gonna automatically go away. My jeans are too loose. I don't know what recommendation. I can point out problems. I don't know what to recommend. What should they do? What actions should they take to improve their internal control that they did not do in the show? I don't know. Management should establish an organizational structure, assign responsibility, and delegate authority to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should demonstrate a commitment to recruit, develop, and retain competent individuals. Management should evaluate performance and hold individuals accountable for their internal control responsibilities. Risk assessment. Management should define objectives clearly to enable the identification of risks and define risk tolerances. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to risks related to achieving the defined objectives. Management should consider the potential for fraud when identifying, analyzing, and responding to risks. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to significant changes. Analyze and respond to significant changes that could impact the internal control system. Control activities. Management should design control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Management should design the entity's information system and related control activities to achieve objectives and respond to risks. Management should implement control activities through policies. Information and communication. Management should use quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should internally communicate the necessary quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should externally communicate the necessary quality information to achieve the entity's objectives. Monitoring. Management should establish and operate monitoring activities to monitor the internal control system and evaluate the results. Management should remediate identified internal control deficiencies on a timely basis. What if I just read through it again? What if I just did it again? Oh, gosh. Man. I mean... Like, it's funny, I feel like I can make a decent presentation on all this. But, I don't know, like, the presentation is going to be easier than the paper because the paper has to go into so much detail. It has to, like, go through every single principle and all that stuff. But, like, I think that part's actually going to be the hardest. Like, number one might be the hardest part. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Like, number one out of the three parts of the paper is going to take so long because... Like, I have to go through every single principle and try to tie it to something in the episode. And I could skip a few and just be like, these principles were not exactly mentioned, these principles were not really discussed in the episode. Or there wasn't enough information in the episode to really discuss these principles or something like that. So I could skip some of them. Mainly. So, and in the presentation, I'm probably going to actually talk about even less principles than I did in in the paper itself, I don't know, but we'll see. Because if my presentation is getting too long, I'll just have to cut out some of the principles to make it shorter. That's fine. So, gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. I mean, I can come up with some piece of crap for the memo. But as long as I get 50%, it should be fine on the memo. Like, just get 50%. Just do what we need to do. So just get a 50% on that memo assignment. Do this internal control thing. Just get a 50% on literally all the rest of the assignments, and you'll be good. Like, I can get a 50. Oh my gosh. Well, I kind of have an incentive to do better on the in-class presentation because I'm in front of all of my class. So that was fun. So I don't want to look like an idiot during my presentation, so I'm probably going to end up with more than a 50% on that, at the very least. Although if I just read off of the script, it would be so easy, it just would hurt my grade, and people would probably be bored. I was kind of bored for a lot of my classmates' presentations, but whatever. Yeah. I don't know why they were talking so fast. Why were they all talking so fast? Or a lot of them were. Control environment. The oversight body and management should demonstrate a commitment to integrity and ethical values. The oversight body should oversee the entity's internal control system. Management should establish an organizational structure, assign responsibility, and delegate authority to achieve the entity's objectives. Management should demonstrate a commitment to recruit, develop, and retain competent individuals. Management should evaluate performance and hold individuals accountable for their internal control responsibilities. Risk assessment. Management should define objectives clearly and to enable the identification of risks and define risk tolerances. Management should identify, analyze, and respond to risks related to achieving the defined objectives. Management should consider the potential and when is our class tomorrow? Isn't it 3? Is it in that classroom? Is our class on Monday in that classroom at 3? Is that where it is? I hope so. I guess I can look it up. What if our class is not where I'm thinking it is? I thought it was at 3. Is there an email that he sent about that? Didn't he send an email or an announcement about when our final class is on Monday? Come on. There should be very clear communication about where our final is held. Where and when it is. Oh, come on. Didn't he say somewhere? Didn't he say that somewhere? Come on. He has to have. Dude. No, he didn't. There is no email at all about when or where our class is on Monday. Nothing. Where am I supposed to find that information? Oh, come on. He didn't even announce where we're going to be going for our government class, because he said he had to find us a classroom for that, didn't he? This is crap. There are no results returned for when I search final. That makes a lot of sense. Where is it? Where? Where is it? Where do you find the final locations? What? It's in the same classroom, right? And it's at 3. He said it was at 3, right? Gosh dang it, why didn't he send an announcement? So that I can be sure where it is. And when it is. It says on the schedule, it says it's at 15, which is equivalent to 3 o'clock. It better be in the same classroom. It says final exam date is 3 p.m. to 4:50 p.m. But it doesn't say what classroom it is. I mean, it's got to be in the same classroom, right? He would have sent us a communication about which classroom it would be in. I might get there early just to be sure. That was funny.